Hi everybody, Maite Zabrowski here with ARTSYCOLOR Splash, and for tonight's painting I'm thinking to paint maybe some blue bonnets with some daisies. So let's see how that comes along, because I don't know how it's gonna be. So if you guys like the idea, let me know when you come in, and let me just get my computer ready so I can see some of your comments. Oh, hold on, I haven't even logged in. So tonight I'm gonna be doing a different background. I'm gonna be painting another heart, but a little bit of a bigger size, probably. So you guys can see it better. So hold on, let me just get my computer ready, and I'm gonna get some of the colors ready. I've been doing this little size of heart. Tonight I'm gonna do a little bit bigger so it's easier for you guys to see. And say hello when you guys come in, and let me know where you guys are from. That's always nice to know. I'm gonna be just pouring some of my colors here, and I have different choices. I thought maybe doing some brown color, or well, no, you know what, I'm gonna just do these two colors. I haven't really decided that well yet, but what do you guys think about the idea of blue bonnets and daisies, or just the blue bonnets for tonight's painting? Let's see what happens. This is kind of like an ivory color, but it's darker than ivory. So I'm gonna do that color plus maybe some brown. I'm just playing with the colors. I'm not sure what colors to use yet, so I'm gonna see how it comes out with two colors, the lighter colors, and then maybe adding a little bit of the brown, or maybe even darker brown. So let's see. Sometimes these colors get, the top here gets stuck, so let me open it. So I'm gonna be doing some more paintings, and for 14 days until Valentine's Day. So every day I'm gonna come up with something different. So tonight I thought maybe some blue bonnets or daisies. Let me know if you guys like that idea, and let me see if I can see any comments, because sometimes yesterday I wasn't able to see comments for a while. So I'm gonna be using a different technique for the background. I'm gonna use a sponge technique, and this is just a little piece of a sponge that I have. Let me lower this so you guys can see better. Move the computer out of the way. And I'm gonna do a bigger heart so it's easier to show you the technique. And move this all around. So I'm just using a little sponge, and I'm gonna, it's wet, it has to be just moist. So I'm gonna do two colors, and maybe in this direction. I was gonna go horizontal, but maybe vertical like this is good. So I'm gonna do a highlight. I'm just using white, and then this is like a it's not ivory, it's like a lighter brown. And this is a really skinny or very thin heart, so it's kind of hard to hold it like this. So some stripes just to make it look like wood on the background. I don't want to overdo it, so I just want to see some of the streaky lines. So tonight I'm gonna be doing blue bonnets, easy blue bonnets, and maybe daisies, or maybe just the blue bonnets by themselves. I'm not sure. Be sure to say hello when you guys come in. Don't be shy. This is a little tricky. It's a very thin wood, so it's a little bit challenging to hold the shape on my hand. And what I'm trying to do is just not to overblend. I just want to see some of the light and the light darker shadow over here, or not shadow, it's the darker color. Just creating a pattern here. It can be done with a brush, but I think the sponge makes it a little bit easier. And it's gonna take a little bit of time to dry just because there's a lot of paint here. But I have the hair dryer. So something like this. I want some of the darker color to show a little bit more. Maybe there. Let's see if it shows. I think you can see it. So let me dry it. I'm gonna make a little bit of noise. Right to the touch, so as long as if it is shiny, that means it's still wet. I'm just gonna make sure it's completely dry before I do the next step. I don't know if you saw the flowers that I painted yesterday. They were really happy, vibrant colors. They're called spring flowers. With a sponge, so I need to make sure that it's completely dry. I think I should have done this ahead of time because it does take a little bit of time to dry. As long as I can touch it and no paint comes off, that's the main thing. Tomorrow I can have one already done with the background so you guys can see how it's supposed to look. Okay, I think it's done. As long as I can touch it and no paint comes off, it doesn't look shiny. Like right there is still wet, but I'm not gonna do anything there yet. So I'm still gonna use a sponge to apply another color, and I might be using let me see if I can use the darker brown color to add some like stripes and different tone. Let's see, where do I want them? Maybe here. Nope, it's gonna blend too much. Maybe with the brush. So I guess this one will work. If it is too dark, I'm gonna know right away. So I'm using kind of like a dry brush technique, so that means I'm not applying water to the brush. So I'm just gonna brush it off here, making some lines just to give it some kind of pattern on the background. Another one here. And I just need to make them dark enough that they can be seen, because a lot of it is gonna be covered with the flowers. So I have 1, 2, maybe 2 more over here. And I like to start a little bit light before I go too dark. If I like it, I can always, you know, go a little bit darker. But I just want it kind of like old wood, I guess, more like country feel. And with the dry brush like this, it allows me to do a very fine, not too how to call it, what's the word I'm trying to say, not too defined. So it's just a little bit of the lines, and I need to dry it, because if I don't do the drying, it's gonna mix with the colors that I'm gonna use for the flowers. Let me clean my hands first. Let me see. Be dry by now. And the blue bonnets, I just use the dark blue, which is a phthalo blue, and the white. I'm just gonna use a flat brush, maybe a number 10. So a flat brush looks like this, and I want one that is kind of like open bristles, so because I want the petals to look a little bit more open. So I'm just changing it for another brush that is kind of the same, but it's just a little bit more, the bristles are more open. So let's see if this one will work. I'm gonna blend the colors. So it's two colors at once. And maybe I'm gonna do a couple, like 3 pieces, 1, 2, and 3 facing, maybe 2 to the side. And not the daisies. This is blue bonnet, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just touching the wood and pressing on the brush and releasing the pressure, so it gives me a nice little shape. Just like this. Depends how long I want it, but I don't want to go too low because I want to add some of the green leaves. But I do want more of the darker blue, so I'm gonna add more. So an old brush works best for this. Not the good brushes. I'm using one that is the bristles are very open, so I'm not using a brush that I can use for something that is more detailed. Something like that. That's for the blue bonnet. And then I'm gonna do another one shorter over here, maybe one facing the opposite direction, because it's nice to have them facing different directions. So let's see, maybe here. And I'm adding a little bit more white because I think it looks best when it has more contrasting color. It's not just it gives me the different tones of blue, but it has the darker blue, which is the shading. Can you see it there? And as you can tell, they go really fast. Doesn't take much time to do. They're easy. I think on that one I'm gonna just go a little bit wider on the bottom. I don't want it to look too heavy on the top and too skinny on the bottom. And then I think I went too low, but bueno. This is the thing about not having a design done in advance. I'm just playing along with the heart and see what I can do with it. Maybe I can do one, but a little bit shorter. Not shorter, taller than that one, but shorter on the bottom, so I can have some space maybe for a couple of daisies. So I was designing this on the spot. Hey Nita, thank you for being here with me. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm painting some blue bonnets the easy way. So I like to have some, see the dark blue, I like the way the dark blue shows up sometimes here. So I go back and kind of apply it to have some more, gives it more depth. Maybe I just leave that one short like that because I don't want it to go too low. Some of them can be tall or short. Just like that. And let me get some of my green color for the stems. Well, of course this one, the bottle is not open. So tomorrow I'll be doing maybe the daisies or hibiscus or what's the other flower? Hibiscus are really pretty. Maybe some more. Tomorrow is Thursday. See. Maybe some of the roses again. I don't know what you guys would like me to paint. I know some people want me to do the tulips, but I'm practicing on my tulips because it's been a while since I haven't done those. Let me find one of my brushes. I'm looking for a long brush. It's a liner brush to do the stems. Sometimes I use a darker green, but right now I just pour the lighter green. So let's see how this one looks like this. Just one color green, but I like the darker one too. And I'm gonna do some of the leaves with the two green colors. So it's a little bit of it's double loading. That means two colors at once. So I'm adding the dark and the light here. These are two bright colors. It's gonna be long leaves, and they can be anywhere. It can be just floating around, and then I can attach them with a vine. And like that. Daisies, yes, daisies. I was gonna paint daisies today, but I thought maybe the blue bonnets. So I'm starting with the blue bonnets, and hey, maybe I'll do some daisies here, tiny little daisies, because it still has a space there. So let me just dry a little bit because I don't want the green to be mixing with the white. So as long as I have the hair dryer right next to me, so I can make sure that the colors are not blended with each other, especially the white with the green. I don't want it to blend, so it gives me space for a couple of daisies, and these are gonna be tiny daisies. Let me just find my other brush that I had here earlier somewhere. I washed my brushes and I put them away, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here's one. Okay, so I'm gonna just do white color. Well, let's see, maybe sometimes I use the yellow, so should I use yellow? Maybe a little bit of yellow for the daisy. They're gonna be too small, so yeah, two colors is good, but if it's too little, sometimes they tend to, the yellow overlaps on top of the white, and it might look yellow instead of white daisies, and I wanted white daisies. Does it look good there? Do you like it the way it looks? See, it still is, it needs the daisies on the bottom, I think. You like it so far? So every night I'm gonna be doing different painting. That I'm painting hearts because of course it's gonna be Valentine's Day, so I'm just doing paintings on different shapes of hearts. And I was doing the little hearts like this, but to do the blue bonnets, I thought it was better than a bigger one, so it's easier to see the detail. I like the way this came up. It looks kind of very country feel, right? So the daisies, let's see if you guys can see there. Let me think. Sometimes I go on the plate and yeah, if the brush has enough paint. Let me put a little bit of the yellow. Not too much, I only want tiny bit of the yellow. So it's just coming from the outside in, and I'm just touching and releasing the pressure so it gives me the nice shape of the daisy. As you can see, it goes really quickly. These are super easy flowers. I'm gonna do, I guess I have to do like 4 of them because this is 3 and I don't want to have just 3 and 3, because as far as for designing, you're supposed to have like add numbers. It looks better. So I'm just doing another one here. Can you see it? They're small, but these are the daisies. If I use tomorrow, I'll be painting, I guess, the daisies. I'm gonna use a heart like this about this size, so it's easier to see what I'm doing. I'm just reloading the brush. I'm gonna do one more in the center here, and they can be overlapping because it's fun. I mean, flowers are always overlapping each other, so it's okay. I'm doing the yellow with the white with a little bit of yellow, and maybe one more here. And it doesn't matter how they're done, they look like the way they're supposed to look. I'm gonna do the orange maybe for the center. And just use either the same brush or maybe, no, I'm not gonna use the same brush. Sometimes I change brushes, but it's easier just to do it with the same brush. I'm just gonna use the very tip of the brush. Hold on. Let me apply a little bit of the yellow also. It's not pure orange. See, this brush is not really doing the blending well. Maybe maybe it's working. Depends on what kind of brush I use. It gives me a different blending. I don't want the center to be too big, but I think this will do. Even if I add a little bit of the white color to make it look a little bit brighter on the yellow part, just to tone it down a little bit. They're small, so I know from a distance you can't really see the maybe the coloring that I'm doing, but it does have the 3 colors: the yellow, the white, and the orange, because they're really tiny. See, that one needs more yellow. Do you like to paint, Nina? No, Nita, right? Is Nita? Yes, Nita. And where are you from? Just wondering. Gonna do one more here. So just using the the tip of the brush has the two colors. On one side I have the yellow, the other side I have the orange. I just wanted to cover the green that is on the background, so it doesn't look like it's transparent in the center. I think the orange makes it look really more well done, instead of just I thought at the beginning maybe yellow but no, the orange makes it look more happy. Yes, it's relaxing. This is like therapy for me. So that's kind of like what I had in mind there, but see, it's missing something over here. I don't know, looks too empty on the top. I think it's because I need to open this up a little bit more, but maybe I can do a couple of daisies here. Let's see. Yeah, watching is relaxing. Yes, I like to watch videos of people painting, and I have the opportunity because I'm here in my studio most of the time, so I have the chance to be watching videos all the time, and so I can keep on learning. But this is a technique that I learned a long time ago. I just haven't done it in a while, and today I'm just challenging myself to paint every night, or to come on live and show you different styles of flowers. So I'm gonna do maybe a couple of daisies here, and this is a little bit bigger area, so I can maybe do bigger daisies here, maybe 2 or 3. Let's start with 1. You like to paint with acrylics or pastels or watercolors? This is I like painting with acrylics. This is my favorite media. I haven't tried watercolors, but I'm very tempted to try watercolors because I see a lot of people doing it. So I wanna try watercolors. I'm gonna do more white than yellow. I think the white looks much better. Here. And gonna go a little bit low here. Anything goes with this kind of painting. I don't know. Maybe. It's still not. Maybe once I add the green colors, or if I do just one that is kind of halfway, not a complete flower, maybe that will look good. Let's see, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Acrylics mostly, yes. Do you like painting flowers? Or what kind of paintings do you like to do? Oops, I'm supposed to use the orange. I'm using the orange again and the yellow for the center. And just keeping the center a little bit darker, so it looks more bright, and it looks like it's really there. Let's see this one. See, I don't like that one. It came out too chubby. I want some daisies have very big centers, so I guess I can leave it. It's just the way nature is. So I'm gonna just do this one, like half of the flower. Am I off the camera? I just noticed that I was too far. I guess like that. Yeah, flowers and nature, right? Yeah, I love painting animals. I like birds and flowers and cats, big cats like tigers and stuff. I need to go back into that kind of painting. Let me just load my brush so I can have the two color greens. For the leaves. And I'm gonna add a little bit of white to the lighter green to make it even lighter. Maybe a little bit of water. So I can, like, once we add the green, I think it comes up. It looks really good. It's like the green makes everything look nicer. Let's see, one here, maybe one falling. Maybe more white. I don't want it too bright, so tone it down with white. I'm gonna add more over here. And this one here. So I'm gonna make it look like it's actually kind of like a vine right here on this, on the top. How do you like that? It looks pretty. Oh yeah, mira, I can see it now. Sometimes the lighting doesn't help, but yeah, there it is. Should I do more on this side to even it out, or should I just keep it lopsided like that? What do you think? You can give me your feedback. I'm gonna add the vines, because everything, to me, everything looks better when the vine comes in and connects the leaves with the flowers. Even though it's just a small little line, I think it makes a difference. There. Just one side? Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It makes it look very, like, the style that is going on right now, like that. It's not all symmetrical and stuff. So I think it looks, yeah, you're right. I think I just leave it like that. So I think I can just add just a little grass here on the bottom. Like if these are planted or something. Maybe. All of this is just play and see what happens, adding more stuff. But sometimes we don't need to add a lot. Keeping it simple sometimes is best. And that's about it for this one. I think it looked pretty nice. And I don't know, I don't need to add anything else, I don't think. Oops, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it back on. Oh, it's not turning. Oh, there it goes. I'm trying to lift the phone, so. Okay, let's see if I don't mess up again. So that's what it looks like. And tomorrow I'm gonna be doing another heart, because I said I was gonna do just hearts for until Valentine's Day. So tomorrow, since I already did the daisies right here, I was planning to do daisies tomorrow. But maybe no more daisies tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe the roses again. I did the sunflowers before, so but I don't know if you guys if I did a live or not. So I might do that too. So that's it for tonight. This one didn't take any time, so it's really easy to do. If you guys want to practice a little bit and do it, and let me know. Send me some pictures if you decide to do it. Thank you so much for being here with me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.